Hello, my name is Jupiter Hadley, and today we're doing another version of Jupi Plays All the Games, this time with the Fermi Paradox Jam. The Fermi Paradox is a contradiction, involving, extraterrestrial life, I guess. Basically, on Earth, humans grew and evolved, and we are quite technologically advanced. And we believe that there is at least 1 in 6 other planets that are quite like our own, but we haven't met any extraterrestrials or been in contact with them or anything. And that's sort of the contradiction. There's lots of answers that have been proposed for why there isn't life, like it being rare or non-existent, and that no other species were intelligent, and just lots of other things basically that could solve this question. This jam was about making anything inspired by the problem. It could be games, digital work, music, star charts, or comics, anything basically. So I'm going to be checking out all the things that were entered this jam for about a minute each. Links to the individual things will be in the description, so you can check them out further. All my info will also be in the description, and at the end I'll probably have an article of my favorites. Thank you for watching and liking and commenting. Next, we're playing Cradle. I'm going to play the latest version, because why not? Alright, we're going to let it load. Alright. Ooh, this looks interesting. There's little dots. Alright. I wonder if they're still deep in the ground or if we're actually getting close to them. Like they're on the other side of this wall or something. Yeah, they're on the other side. I wonder where we're heading. Climbing up the wall, which probably isn't where I should be. Can I wall jump? Yes, I can. Still heading for that dot. This weird deserted planet. Something pink. Oh, the dot is something pink. Alright, I got one. So I guess we're just wandering around trying to collect these different colored orbs, which are where these dots are. There's one this way. Maybe we should go this way. Or maybe this is the way we came, who knows. I feel like it wasn't, though. Ooh, I see another orb. I can sort of see the light from it. It's a pretty neat little world that we're exploring. Bam. Alright, I've gotten that one. It's quite interesting. Next. We're playing SRA, or Signal Recording Analyzing Internship. Alright, you're an Earth listener, click anywhere. Welcome to the Signal Recording and Analysis Intern Pilot Program. Prior to beginning your primary task, please complete the following training module. This information will not test what you know, but rather help to prepare you for the mode of thinking required. Remember, if you hear something definitive, including but not limited to alien speech or voices, foreign machinery of any kind, or countdowns in any language, please contact your supervisor immediately. Click anywhere to continue. You are a listener. Is there anything in the image above that makes you feel fear, discomfort, or uncertainty? No. Is there anything drawing above that is misinterpreted, inaccurate, or entirely false? Unsure. Is there evidence of regular, repeated exits or re-entries from the closest, biggest, or most intriguing subjective planet? What? No, there's not evidence of anything. They're just graphs. Yeah? The biggest one. Regular, existing, or... no. In a binary moon-planet system as pictured above, will collective loneliness inevitably inform each culture's myth-making? Sure. Has human or not or human-like beings involved itself in formation above in relatively recent past? No. Is it possible to see or imagine yourself or conceptualize an existence in space in the space outlined above? Well, yeah, it's impossible to imagine anything, really. Thank you for your response. Please note that all signals, whether of real significance or not, are confidential and cannot be described, copied, drawn, or in any other way duplicated. Do so result in immediate termination of the internship. All right. Well, that sounded interesting. So we can change around the waves. Mess around with these areas. Oh wow, listen to that. That sounds really weird. Should we report that to our supervisor? It's only about there. Weird. That's a repeating thing now. Interesting. Next. We're checking out Dascia Nostrum, which is a 97-page book made for this jam. So that's like the inside page, and then this is really cool. Someone went to this effort to write this book. I should probably figure out how I'm going to do this. All right. Simply put, in layman's terms, a several hundred kilometer large chunk of ice-coated, radiation-shielded metal is falling through the deep black of interstellar space at just over 800 million kilometers per hour. The stray sweep of an observation laser traces across the metal skin, a skin pinned and scarred by the microscopic particles of the interstellar medium. The craft is a bulbous design. Huge metal orbs or ventricles held in a rib cage-like superstructure, all studded and encrusted with the antennae and cilia of detection arrays. From the viewpoint of the laser's source, the craft appears compressed, foreshortened towards a vanishing point somewhere on the far extremities of the large magellanic cloud. The gluttering light of its spinner drive red-shifted, winking in a slow motion back across the years. The sweep is only short, a matter of a month at the outside, though the readings take almost a decade to relay back. Its electronic operator didn't expect to find anything out there, let alone a target moving at relativistic speed. Briefly, the sensors flare up, bright and pulsing, before receiving back into the restless churning of the void's ever-present background noise. The roars of dying stars, the chorale hum of gas giants, the whooping shrieks of pulsars, the whistling gusts of radioactive fluvia. The operator readjusts, but it's already too late. The tiny speck of sky is dark again. Nothing but dust and a scattering of shiftily decaying exotics slug off by the splitter drive. In short, on a cosmic scale, empty. The operator returns to its assignment. It adjusts the laser's inclination by infinitesimally small fractions of degrees, sweeping it across the distant faces of suspecting Earth-likes, searching for somewhere to fire its seeding pods. It always finds that, whatever the likely candidate is, a sweep of the laser will reveal some inconsistency, something disagreeable to the tight parameters the operator had been programmed to stick to. Over the years, the operator has grown annoyed, in so much as an electronic brain can grow annoyed. Every planet has something wrong with it. Too much oxygen, not enough oxygen. Temperature is a few degrees one way or another outside the acceptable range, either for initial seeding or accounting for the vagaries of later heating due to human tampering. It has grown so annoyed at the restrictions that it's begun launching pods at systems that fall within what it deemed an acceptably generous range of the outside parameters. A mere fraction of a degree hotter or a smatter of an extra methane in the atmosphere won't be too bad. Let natural selection do the rest, it thinks. Left in isolation for so long, the electronic operator has grown to like its shotgun approach to interstellar human colonization. It knows that no one is really paying all that much attention to it. The greater brethren of the pan-human dysmorphia abandoned active colonization long ago. It privately looks forward to another sweep over the same volume of space in another couple hundreds of years, its own multicellular terranium. It wonders what it must find. So I'm like there's an operator sending out like human life to planets that may be able to thrive. It sounds quite interesting. I like that they went through the effort of making like a title page. It looks like an actual well-made book, which is really impressive to do in a jam time. There's tons of pages as well. Bam. Wow, that's really cool. Anyway, next. We're playing search ... Says WSD to move, collect triangle modules to see, circle modules to find location. The frequency of circles produced by locator tells distance from destination. Objects can be destroyed. Alright, initializing system, initializing task, beep boop bop, search for a habitable planet. Okay. Initializing instructions. There we go. So I am a square. I would like to collect triangles so I could see. And then circles to find a location. Ooh. They sort of collect, kind of. There we go. That's really interesting. I'm like nearly bumping my circle onto things though, and I don't want to do that. Alright. No. We need like another triangle towards the bottom. But then again, we're actually quite big. And we keep knocking our triangles and such, and they don't really like that. They're getting like falling off. Everything it's so small now because we were so big. All right, we need this. Nope. Okay. Ooh. It's quite an interesting world because we can't see a whole lot of it. Alright, we can only go forward. There we go. Just gotta take it nice and slow around stuff. Oop. No circle, don't break it, alright? It's pretty neat watching it sort of draw the level, almost. It's all there, but it's just sort of drawing it out for me. Cool. Next. We're playing EVEREST. Ooh, it's an in-browser game, so it's just seeing what I need to do. Because I'm not controlling that ship or anything. I'm not pressing anything. Up and down seem to move the page up and down. Just as any button to interact. Alright, I seem to be going super fast. Send pulse. Oh, okay, so up. Send pulse, pulse sent listening. Alright, so I sent out a pulse and now I'm listening to see if I can hear back. This looks really interesting. No reply. Gathering sunlight. Alright. I don't have a lot of energy left. So we need to gather sunlight to send out signals to then listen to see if we can get something back. So we're just trying to send out signals to intelligent life then. Send out our pulse, pulse sent. And now we have no energy, so we have to listen back. And hope we find something. So far, not doing good. This is a really neat game though. What's this? For a new number. 760. Looks like that little bit. Object and path. Alright. Yeah, well. Course collision. I have no energy. I can't move. Well, I'm gonna die. No reply. Oh, did I send out a signal? The object didn't reply. Well, this doesn't look good for us. We're just slowly getting closer and closer. I wonder what the object was. Weird. Next. We're checking out LabyrinthOfVim. You form amongst the wisp bright suns. That'll be second generation. Though you burn brightly, you are too light to bear life. Try again. Third generation. The ignition of the sun blows the light hydrogen away from the inner worlds. How many are there? 2. Without an inner hot early period incubator, an outer cold middle periodic incubator, and a middle ground staple garden for final flowering, life ends in fire. Alright, so let's do 5. So many worlds cause the inner orbits to be too unstable, and life fragile early, billions of years, ends in fire and ice. 4. So many worlds, that's too many. 3. Maybe 3 was the right answer. How much water does your garden planet have? A lot. Without land. Well, I didn't mean all of them. We're going to go back. About half. Does your garden planet have moons? Yes. Typical one. Without a huge moon. To create tidal pools, the transition to land-based life becomes implausibly unlikely, extending the formation of civilization by billions of years. So let's put a huge one. Can the members of the civilization that evolved on your planet become embrained by cheap, easily obtained, unique substances? Yes. Congrats, your solar system can support technological civilization that can reach the stars. That's pretty interesting. It was just the person's thoughts, the developer's thoughts on the Fermi paradox, and it's quite interesting to see how many different ways they put that we could fail, because it's not easy to become an intelligent life. So that's quite an interesting way to do it. I almost wish I couldn't skip back like that. I'd have to restart it all, but that's just the way Twine games are. You can go back. But that would just add to like the frustration of trying to become a civilization that can see other civilizations and meet other ones. Next. We're playing Fermi Patrol. Click anywhere to save humanity. Alright, so planet name's Ron. It's acids, got 3 moons and rings. I can save it or destroy it. That's acidic, so destroy. Alright, Jafafafata. It's Persical. Let me save you. Oh, the existence of non-human species constitutes an undeniable possibility of existential danger to humans, both individually and as a species, and therefore should not be considered without rigorous deliberation of evidence beyond a shadow of a doubt of the harmlessness and utility of such species. I read this. Alright, so these are the ones I've saved. Reason for conservation. Exploitable. Okay. Actually, let's do amusing. Proof of harmlessness. Oh, I don't know. Moon's rings. So I guess we have to explore more of this to decide. So they can be 34 years old. Profile. Sits constantly on volcano vents absorbing nutrients. Bears single live young. Technology. So they've got magnetic fuel source and power. Most celebrated inventions is the mechanical text, planetary unification, brainwashing. Ooh, that's not good. Society. Aristocrat. 2 superpowers. Favorite pastime, recreational sex, recreation of classics, exercise. Messages. Message all being, let us build friendship between us, let us all work together. We hope for a peaceful union between our peoples. Go with peace. Visuals, there currently isn't any. We're gonna save them because they want peace. So I feel like they're peaceful. They sent out a message about peace. They will stop volcanic activity. Predicted outcome. Friendship and happiness. Alright. In order to recommend the preservation of a non-human species, you are obligated to assume full legal and moral responsibility for any possible damages to humans occurring as a result of this action, whether boldly, emotionally, or financially. You may be held liable for any such damages. That's insane! I'm like, for a whole species. So it has been accepted and will be processed. Alright. And then we just continue. This looks actually pretty cool. I like sort of exploring the different planets and deciding if they could live or not. Next. We're playing Bracewell, mission of the United Peoples of Earth for intercellular peace and unity. List, print all commands. Okay, so this is like, list. Okay. So clear the screen. Alright, abort mission. So terminate. Alright, terminate status. Status of probe. Systems, information, and launch is commenced. Alright. So let's see the status. Alright, so we're just waiting for launch. Might as well launch then. No. Okay. Let's system first. Okay, so metal dwarf, no atmosphere, so one solid surface. Alright, sees all different planets. Sure. Launch will take 2 hours. It will cost a bunch of fuel. Entering sleep mode for 2 hours. Resume successful. Launch successful. In orbit around Sol 3. Sol 3 is a rocky planet with greenhouse atmosphere. Okay. Let's list our commands. Abort mission. We don't want to do that. Let's do delay. No. Destination. Travel. Transfer. Transfer orbit within solar system. No. Extraction. Yeah, let's try that. Or land. Alright, land will take some time. Alright, let's extract. Alright, so 14% efficiency. So we did take a load of stuff. Now let's go back to the list. Actually, it's clear screen. List. Oh, see. Alright, we're on Sol 3. System. Alright, this is all of them though. I don't want all of the systems displayed. Status. Alright, so we've got plenty of fuel and power. Let's launch again. Alright. Destination. Anywhere we can change. We can't really scroll up. I want to just look at my travel destination. Yep, destinations. Alright, let's go. Sol 9. Alright, let's go to like one of these different reachable systems, maybe? This is quite interesting. Travel to new star system. Is that what I want to do? Travel to new star. I want to transfer. Invalid transfer. Okay, so I need to like... system or destination, and then hit transfer, and then probably error. Solar system is not. Try transfer B. Okay. Interesting. Bounds are 0.9. Oh, okay. Alright, there we go. This is quite interesting, traveling around looking for life or whatever. Or just to steal resources. Next. We're playing Xeno-Immigration. Alright, so we're and tourism. Okay, so we're part of the Intergalactic Department of Xeno-Immigration and Tourism. Welcome to Xeno-Immigration. That's how you say it, right? Exxon? Maybe, yeah, it's not a Z, so maybe it's Exxon Immigration. Earth has long been a tourist and scientific destination, kept isolated about the existence of other life forms. Make sure all aliens are made to look human before being approved. Being too slow or making mistakes will increase human suspicion, allowing them to solve the Fermi's paradox. Ah, I knew it. Here, have a hand. Your hand needs to go away. Like, this one needs to go. Have a hand. Your foot needs to go away because it's wrong. Have a foot, and you've got just lots of issues with your head. Like, oh, that I can stay, but this must go. This must go. Have some hair. Ear must go. Your mouth thing must go. I can't grab it very well. Oh, goodness, suspicion's happening. We need another eye. So you can go. Oh, I lost his eye, so we'll grab that one. There you go, probably. Alright. I don't know. Is that your mouth? Here you go, have a normal mouth. Your nose can go. This ear needs to be like up here, probably. No, you need an ear. Well, maybe not. Alright, you don't need ears, it's fine. Have a nose, though. Nah, I'll prove you. Oh, they probably didn't like the fact that he didn't have ears. That's okay, though. Oh my goodness, these aliens, they're not even, like, prepared. I like how his shirt says I love Earth, though. Alright, we need another hand. Need a foot. They're wearing socks with sandals. Ugh. I need another mouth. This guy does need, like, 2 different ears. Need your other ear. Nope, we need the other one. Like, the other one. Like, the other side of his... Okay, we can just drag it there. It'll just sort itself out. Okay, there you go. Yeah, so we got a time bonus for that. He's got, like, almost a hand. It's weird that we can just drag bits of their body off, but I like the look of all of their different body parts. I wish there was sort of a recycle bin for them, as opposed to me just dragging them off the screen. That's okay. Nope, he already has a nose, actually. He came, like, half prepared. Alright, you can go there. There, then we just need a hand and a foot. Oh, and another foot. Cool. Next. We're checking out Fresnel. This game, white dots are Twitter users, red dots are web pages, words are words, dots that are closer together are more similar, made from real Twitter data, 1 year sample. Alright, so as we're kind of moving our mouse around, words come up. Flashback, keep. Just like slowly moving my hashtag 2BrokeGirls. Slowly moving my mouse around this plane, I guess. Groceries. Nightmare. Huh. Not sure if I should be doing something specifically. I don't see red dots. But clicking doesn't seem to do anything. Collectibles. It's just where my mouse is moving along this, like, picture. At Amazon. Huh. It's a pretty interesting use of data. Next.